Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here this Tuesday morning. Thank you. This is Pinkie, and I go by Pinkie on all three of my channels. Welcome to the Pink House. All right. I hope everybody's having a blessed morning. All right. And make sure y'all hit that like button. I will get the house rules out of the way so we can get started. Hit that like button. And then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I'm going to say thank you for doing those things for me. And today is Diddy Combs, the Diddler, should I say. You know, he's the Diddler, he's the Diddler. But anyway, today, let me just do something. Where is it? Okay. I got it somewhere. Oh Lord, I guess I'm looking for. Today is Diddy Combs. Today is his pre-sentencing. Today in the courtroom in New York City. Now, everybody want to know: is he going to be there? Is he going to be there? I think he is virtual. That's what I believe. He's on Zoom, on the Zoom thing. You know how courts started that during the C-19. They started doing that Zoom thing for everybody, and they just haven't stopped. When they need to, they Zoom. Especially a lot of times with a lot of prisoners and stuff, and people in jail. Just say people in lockup. Yeah. So y'all wonder what I'm doing, don't you? I'm trying to get everything situated over here on my other. Okay, I got it together now. As we today, July 8th, he had pre-sentencing for his. Well, put it like this: his team, the defense team, they have been requesting to move it up. They want to move it up. That's because pre-sentencing, they got to figure out everything about his sentencing. They got to it's a policy process, preparations and things. And then don't forget, both teams have to submit information to the judge. The judge actually had because the defense team wanted everything expedited. They wanted to do expeditiously everything. And the judge said they can fill out a form. You know, I forgot the name of the form. I got it in here. Soon as I find it in my little notes here, let me see. Sentencing guidelines. That's what they're doing today. And here it is. He told them they could, or he's willing. He can, or he's willing. But they have to do the expedited, and they have and if they have to fill out the form, fill out an expedited form, pre-sentencing report. That's what called pre-sentencing report from probation, something like that. Okay, so let me see. And you know, each charge gives 10 years. Okay, each charge gives 10 years. That is 20 years. But from a lot of the experts and everything, they're saying because he got time served, but we'll go into that. Time served and all that. Because of the time served, he may not do that exactly as it is. But he got some horrific stuff that he did, and it's hard to wipe that out of people's eyes, what he did. You know what I'm saying? So it's a pickle. But I don't think he's going to get that 20. In my opinion, I think he should. Let me just welcome everybody, and then I'll finish this up. Um, Hi, my Bonnie, Sisling Bunny. How are you doing? Welcome to the Pink House again. Thank you for being here. Renita D. Thank you, Renita, for gracing us with your presence on this Tuesday. It's not morning, afternoon, should I say. Colton, you know why I'm putting my thumb up, right? You right? I need to let you know. See there? You got it? See there? That's all right, Colton. And Colton, if you, I like it. So let me know you hear what I just said. Okay. And what did I say yesterday? No, did I say it yesterday? Or was it yesterday? Oh, I don't remember what day it was, but I said I want more participation from you. I like this. See, I like that avatar and I like that. Okay. Thank you. Patricia, thank you for being here. I'm so happy to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Girl, don't you start doing that to me. Don't you start. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? I'm still here. We had a message that came across my thing right before I started my live, and it was saying studio instability issues. And I didn't know what that was talking about. They was giving me all this jargon as a temporary workaround. We suggest turning off those features while we work on a fix. Our engineers are actively working to ensure support for the conflicts browsers version. Okay, if I get a problem, y'all know I'm still gonna come back. They're having tech issues. Okay, they said they're gonna temporarily work around things. So okay, so they got tech issues. So we just gonna have to let them do what they do. But y'all don't leave and go nowhere. Just remember, I'm coming back. Lord. Oh my Lord. This thing. Okay. Oh my Lord. I tell you. See, when y'all see pink,
on there. And
okay. Okay. Guys, can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay. If y'all can hear me and see me, yes, I see you. All right. I can hear you. Okay. Oh, Lord. This thing here is really acting up. We're going to try to get through what we need to get through again. Let me just see. Oh, I can hear you. Let me just go back up this way because I don't know where I left off at. Diddy, one day is counted for 2 days, and so he will get 20 years. He will not get 20 years. He will so less. Okay. One day is counted as 2 days. Okay. Okay. Miss Pinkie, you're looking good and sounding good. Okay, as usual. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get into things because I don't know when this thing is going to act up again because it's not me. It's not me, guys. Oh, it's not me doing this. Okay. So since today is sentencing hearing and everything, I got some other stuff I want to show you all also from, um, because ever since this ever since sentencing not sentencing day ever since he was found guilty on some and not guilty on some charges, 2 out of the 5 um guilty, not nothing on the serious crimes. I don't know why my telephone shoulder is bothering me. Lord, y'all have to excuse me, this sucker's bothering me and I'm not even doing much with it. But Miss Misty, thank you for coming in. And let me tell you also, Miss Misty, this they're doing some updates and everything. So the system tends to knock me out and they said they're working around things. That's the little is still sitting a little message that's sitting up on keeps popping up. Um, so it's not me, it's tech issues with this. They they're doing some updates. Um, I don't know what's going on, but so it knocks me out from time to time. Um, I didn't even know that until I got ready to go live, and it's got that little blue bar going across there, letting me know. Okay, so we're going to be touching on some new stuff from Diddy. Some people are getting to change your mind. And I got I'm going to show you those videos first. So just in case if we get knocked out, and and then I do have physical therapy today too. So this will not be a long live because I got physical therapy, and I'm not going to miss it. I need to be there. You know how when you know you need to be somewhere, I got to be somewhere. That's what I'm going to do. So and then also remember the new allegations with Braxton Wells. I found even more stuff. Uh, more stuff on that. Oh my God. It's like, can you have a day of no, you ain't gonna get a day, you know? And then we don't want to forget about escort. He wants to be called escort, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, um Clayton, Clayton Howard go as named Dave. Well, don't forget that he is was suing Cassie. He's suing her now, right? But now I think he's trying to hold both of them accountable. I guess everybody's talking on giving him I guess he's reading the chat and everything, what people are saying. Sorry, guys, it's going to keep acting like this. So I'm going to go ahead and get the videos out. And the videos would explain a lot of this stuff. So cut it short in case I get knocked off again. So let me just do that. Because this thing is acting up on us. Okay. The first one, I want to show you all this. Let me see. Okay. This is from, remember outside the courthouse on the verdict day? Remember that, guys? Okay. Here we go. This is from ABC 7, Eyewitness News in New York, right? And this is Diddy's family says they're excited to have him home, to come home. That was that day, July 7th, when everything went down. But they got even more stuff now. Okay, so let's listen to this and see how these people was clowning, not just the people outside. I'm talking about the family. Okay, so here we go, guys. And if I go down, just hold steady. Wait now, screen sharing. Okay, okay, I already know that. All right. Okay. Let me get this out. And thank God it's not long in case it messes up on me again. All right.
What a day in court. Well, reaction is still coming in.
Y'all, let me know whether you can hear this because I can't even. I just want to make sure that it's loud enough for you.
Tonight from the family and friends of Sean Combs. While he remains behind bars, today's verdict still considered a sizable win for the family, knowing that one day Combs will come home.
Eyewitness News reporter Stefon with that part of our coverage.
If one image could show how Sean Diddy Combs' family feels about the split verdict, this was one of his sons after leaving court, after the judge denied his father bail.
Thank God. Thank God.
And this was his family outside federal court moments after the verdict was read.
Hey, yo, we love y'all. We love everybody watching. So happy. Pop's coming home. God bless. God bless the whole world.
A spectacle in Lower Manhattan, fitting for a global icon. Supporters waving bottles of baby oil, and Combs' mother giving a thumbs up and blowing kisses to the crowd, chanting for his release.
I would have probably voted not guilty on everything, only because I feel that the government overcharged and overreached.
But along with his supporters out here, detractors too, hurling cheers and jeers at his family as they entered and left court. Former fans say, even though Diddy was found not guilty of the most serious charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, the trial revealed a dark side that cannot be ignored.
Diddy he's not a good man. He's not a good man.
Seeing kind of the response of like baby oil everywhere and like people kind of making light of the situation, it actually scares me.
Combs is set to appear before a judge back in this courthouse on July 8th remotely for a hearing to discuss next steps, including sentencing date. The judge had originally scheduled it for October, but later agreed to move it up. That date is still yet to be determined. In Lower Manhattan, Stefon Kim, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Okay. You also saw how the family was acting, right? Yeah, that was them. That was them acting. They had everything planned. Sean, the Diddler, didn't expect to not go home. So now they're making, trying to speed things up, trying to expedite things, trying to get him out. They don't want him to stay till October the 3rd, but he may not have a choice. Okay. And like I said, if there's something else going on, another thing happening in the background that we don't know about, is only because there's another superseding indictment or something hurling behind the scenes. Okay. So if he's denied bail again to on October the 3rd, then that's meaning, before October, denied bail today and don't get out, and he's got to stay there till October the 3rd, that means there's a superseding indictment or something going on behind the scenes. Okay. and then there's still, the judge could feel that there's still credible threat. He's still a threat to the community, and a big threat, and got vengeance headed for people that was on, that came up to speak, and for not just people, the witnesses that testified in his trial. Number one is okay, I'm trying. Okay, I had to come back. Okay, thank God that, but he is trying, okay, this going out just threw me off. But anyway, let me see where I left off at. Talking about his trial, I think. Let me see, what did I say? Only reason that he will not be granted bail, because his team is trying to get him out during this pre-sentencing hearing. This is a pre-sentencing hearing, so they can, there is a process to it. So they're doing all the processing, the how things supposed to go, and what each team got an idea for his number of years, this and that, and while the defense is still trying to get that bond package, not get it together, but trying to make sure the judge see this bond package or anything that they need to change in it, or do anything that they need to do to try to get him out. Because Sean the Diddler do not want to sit in there until October 3rd. But if you ask me, everybody got their own opinion. You know, I feel that he's still a danger to Cassie, the other people that testified against him, or anybody that came up to testify. The fact that also he had no one there on his side besides his family. And that one incident when Kanye West showed up to support. But everybody know Kanye West. You never know. 1 minute he dogging you out over social media, and the next minute he may like you. The next day, you never know. He goes off and on, you know. So I don't think anybody paid Mr. West too much attention when it comes to something real serious, because he spazzed out on you in a heartbeat. Okay. Hi, Patricia, Peaches. Thank you for being here, my Peaches. I'm so happy to see you back. And so, and Peaches, we just got through playing a video, and I just want to say, since you just came into, they're having tech issues. So it keeps knocking me out. Something is going on. Okay. And I still got that blue box popped up again. I'm going to click out of it. But so if I go out, if it knocks me out, I've done it several times, I come back. Okay. Just remember, Pinkie will be back. It's just keep doing that to her. So we try to get as much information. I'm trying to get as much information out before it knocks me off again. Okay. Okay. So let's get, as I was saying before it knocked me out again. So he posed a danger to a lot of people. His own dream team of lawyers already admitted to that when they was doing the opening and then their closing statements. They already said that. And everybody always saw that from the video as well, from the CNN video of the hotel, the brutal beating he did to Cassie, dragging her down the hallway. And today we don't know what's going to happen. I don't expect them to be in there all day today, just to get everything done or agreed upon or processed and everything. And I know his family is still hoping today he'll be let go. If not today, in a few days or tomorrow, I don't know. I think everybody has got the fingers crossed that the judge still hold the no bail. Okay. We just saw the family. Also, let me see. Yeah, this is. I'm trying to, because I put them in here, and I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to. This one is today. Okay. This is today with ABC News. I want to keep everybody up to date, and then uh, we got some other stuff about him we want to talk about. I'm just trying to get these things out of the way first because we got systems problem. Something is going on. I don't know. I don't know whether it's just me or everybody. But I don't think it's just me because they say they're working on it. You know, it ain't like my husband telling me he's working on something. So I think it's everybody. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this out to you. This information, all of it would be down in my description box below my video. All right. And this is Sean Diddy Combs back in court for pre-sentencing hearing. This is July the 8th, which is today. They said back in court. So I don't know whether his body is, he got himself, his body is in the courtroom, or do they have it where he is zoomed in? We getting ready to find out. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this. I'm trying to do things a little different since they're working on the something that being worked on that I have no idea. So all right. So I'm going to go ahead. You all can read at the top of the screen. The Diddler comes back in court for pre-sentencing hearing. And this is with ABC News. So I wonder, do they mean his body or Zoom? But I was thinking Zoom, but I don't know. You know, he's trying any day out of the prison house is a fun day for him. It's like the kid going to the park. You're taking your kid to the park, or you taking, it's a little warm. You're taking your kid somewhere. You know what I mean? So here it is, guys.
Diddy Combs, the case is back in court for a pre-sentencing hearing. Combs was acquitted last week of the most serious counts against him, but convicted on 2 lesser charges. Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katersky at the courthouse. Good morning, Aaron.
And good morning to you, George. His lawyers will argue today that Sean Combs deserves some special treatment. They're hoping to get him out from behind bars as quickly as possible.
Wait a minute. Did y'all hear that? Sean Combs deserve me. Take that down. Sean Combs deserves some special treatment. They actually said special treatment. Hi, Impetitious. Thank you for coming in, and happy Tuesday to you too. Thank you. And also, Impetitious, they're having system. They're working on something behind. Whenever that little message pop up, it knocks me out of. I get knocked out of StreamYard completely, and I have to come back up. So I've done it so many times already. So if I get knocked out, just remember I'm coming back up. Diddy is always complaining about his living conditions. He thinks he has special treatment. They actually, I got to hear that little part again. Patricia, do every people in the popo in the jailhouse get special treatment? What do he want special treatment for this time? He's always complaining. He is complaining. He's trying to get them conditioned to always treat him special. You see what I'm saying? This man, you got to remember, he's a narcissist. He does this stuff like this. he got to get the court conditioned to say, always give me, he complains. He started from the get-go. And then it's going to become normal. This is how Sean's like things. You can't do this, and Sean can do this, and Sean can't. You got to do this for him. He have to have special this and special that. He's trying to condition them. So if he don't get out, and if you have to still stay till October the 3rd, because, that date time is 10 o'clock a.m., his next court date. Oh, my God. Let me just do that little part again, guys, because I want to make sure I heard that good, okay?
Deserves some special treatment. They're hoping to get him out.
There it was. Special treatment. Hope to get him out. Okay, wait, guys. Let me try to get everything back up. Ooh, I hope y'all can still hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me. Okay, y'all can still hear me. Okay, let's try this again. Well, we're just going to let it play because we don't know what's going to happen.
Combs deserves some special treatment. They're hoping to get him out from behind bars as quickly as possible. This morning, the case against Sean Combs returns to court following the split verdict acquitting him of the most serious charges. His attorneys will try to convince the judge to skip some procedural steps and sentence Combs as soon as possible.
We are not nearly done fighting. We are just getting started. We're going to win, and we're not going to stop until he walks out of prison a free man to his family.
The defense argues there are exceptional circumstances that warrant an expedited sentencing, pointing to the 2018 death of his longtime partner, Kim Porter. The mother of some of his children had passed away many years ago. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilo said in court last week, these kids, the 2 daughters here sitting in the middle of Your Honor's second row, don't have a parent. Federal prosecutors suggested they are in no rush to get Combs sentenced, telling the judge the only things exceptional about this defendant are his wealth, his violence, and his brazenness. Combs has remained behind bars after the jury of 8 men and 4 women acquitted the hip-hop titan of the most severe charges of sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy.
Up if y'all can hear me. I'm just trying to get everything back in. Oh, Lord. This thing is having this day. It's having this day in court, too. Okay, let's finish up here. Okay, acquitted 2 counts.
Convicted him of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution related to ex-girlfriends Cassie Ventura and a woman who testified under the pseudonym Jane. He's facing a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison, though he's likely to receive much less. A spokesperson told us that when Combs returned to jail following the announcement of the verdict here at court, fellow inmates broke out into applause, and he spent the last few days since, we're told, on the phone with relatives and lawyers preparing to ask the judge for a lenient sentence. George?
Aaron Katersky, thanks.
The American music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been cleared of the most serious charges involving racketeering at his criminal trial in New York. That verdict came through earlier today. He was convicted of the 2 lesser charges, though, out of the 5, which could still mean time behind bars. And in breaking news this hour, Combs was denied bail despite the offer of a $1 million bond. Joining us live now is former US federal prosecutor Jim Trusty. Jim, it's good to have you with us this morning. So a bit to discuss. There are a few breaking developments, and we're watching a live stream of outside the courthouse at the moment where we're waiting for some commentary from both sides of the legal argument. But to you now, let's just run it back to the verdict today. Not a full acquittal for Mr. Combs, but given how he reacted in the courtroom, perhaps just as good.
Yeah, it's a huge win. I mean, what's left on the table, what he is convicted of, they are felonies. They do carry potential for 10 years in prison, although he's not going to get the max. But they are small. They are essentially prostitution cases that cross state lines. I mean, that is as small a charge as you can imagine in the context of an indictment that included sexual trafficking and a RICO conspiracy charge. So he has won the war in large part. He's not going to get 10 years. He's not going to get 20 years. He faced a much more dramatically serious sentence if he was convicted of the sexual trafficking and the RICO charge than the what are called Mann Acts, the charges that are left on the
It just knocked me out again. All right. If y'all can hear me, just give me a second to get everything back up. Oh Lord, I tell you. Okay. While I bring this back up, if you all can hear me, we're going to cut this one here short and get into the video that, okay. Short here. Okay. We're going to cut this one short and get into the other, let me make sure I get rid of it. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Like I said, guys, this thing is running. Ooh. Okay. I want you all to hear this video. We're going to have to just do what we can. So I'm going to get to the most important videos. That one I'm going to leave off. We ain't heard enough of that. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the other stuff I want to make sure we get to. Now, this is, everybody know, what's her name? Carisha, please. She go by Young Mammy. Okay. So we're going to get into her. She's one of the videos I want to get into. And also a little short one. It's making me have to rush everything because I don't know when it's going to not let me do something. Okay.
Who were inside that courtroom that Sean Diddy Combs put his hands together in a prayer motion, looked at the jury and said, thank you, before falling to his knees. His family were in the courtroom. There was applause, cheering, as well as his mother left the court. She blew kisses to supporters that have been waiting outside. Now, as you mentioned, the verdict is in and it is split on that most serious charge, 1 count of racketeering and conspiracy. He was found not guilty. That was the charge that would have carried life in prison. He was found not guilty of sex trafficking and also
Okay, guys, I'm working on it. Y'all see, I am working. This thing got me working today. This got me working hard today. And I'm trying to get, and I already said in the very beginning, this was going to be a short live. Remember? I did say that. But it's making it hard to get all the information out that I needed to do. You know, it's making it hard. Because I do want to, talk about her name is Young Mammy. Thank you, Chet, for hanging in there with me. I had typed that a couple minutes ago. Okay, let me see if
we're hearing from our affiliates who were inside that courtroom that Sean Diddy Combs put his hands together in a prayer motion, looked at the jury and said, thank you, before falling to his knees. His family were in the courtroom. There was applause, cheering, as well as his mother left the court. She blew kisses to supporters that have been waiting outside. Now, as you mentioned, the verdict is in and it is split on that most serious charge, 1 count of racketeering and conspiracy. He was found not guilty. That
okay, but I'm still here. Okay, I'm still here. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about playing the rest of this. Well, it's only a short. It's a short. Let's see.
guilty of sex trafficking and also of those 2 counts, but he was found guilty on those 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Now, those charges do still carry 10 years, a maximum of 10 years behind bars, so he could still be facing up to 20 years in prison. Now, even with that guilty verdict, this is a legal
Oh, Lord. We're going to leave that alone right there. But what I did want you all to know, we're going to talk about, I wanted to talk about Young Mammy. I wanted to put up the that interrogation video with Jonathan Oddie, where he corroborated. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. Where he, Jonathan Oddie, where he corroborates Cassie's side or events of the freak offs. And not just that, but you saw some of the S workers, you know, or as slaves, whatever they called them. But a few of them have came out. We already seen the Punisher. I don't even want to talk about him. I can't. I think he wants a job. As soon as Diddy gets out, he still want to work for Diddy. And don't forget, he got that book coming out, right? So I think that's one of his problems right there. And then we got Dave Clifton Howard. Don't forget about him as well. He's suing Cassie. He had started out saying during his interview when he did his live walking down the street that he's a victim too, and he's blaming it all on Cassie, and he's suing Cassie. But also, I think his interview is going to. Guys, this is a hot mess, ain't it? But at least I can bring it back up real fast. Oh, his shoulders bothering the heck out of me. But anyway, so I think now, I guess from everything that's going on and all the input and everybody got their opinions and all the comments that he's getting and everything, I think he realized, oh, Diddy is the big fish. Why go after the small fish when I can go after the big fish? Why take half of what she got from him when I can get what she got from him? It's not him saying that, but I see now he's saying Diddy also did the same thing to him that he claimed Cassie did to him. Brother, we could have told you that long time ago. You know, I don't doubt that you was a victim because he drugged you like everybody else. You know, when you're on drugs, although you went to do what you're supposed to do, but you got drugged. And I don't think you knew you was going to be in there for days at a time. And then I don't think you went in and signed up to get infected. And also, we want to talk about this. It came out, and people are talking also, and that the HIV. Well, we already knew about the herpes, right? So I got a video on that, and I want you all to hear that too. Let me make sure that everybody is still here. Put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me so we can get this out. Since seems like everything is acting good. I'm not getting any problems. It's knocking me out right now. So while we can, I want to go ahead and get that video started for us. Okay, so I'm going to take this one down. Let me try to find that video. Okay. Hi, Tootsie 26. How you doing today on this Tuesday? We got a beautiful day going on today. I'm trying to find that. Also, while I'm trying to find that video, remember we talked about yesterday the live Braxton Wells suing the Tyler Perry Studios, and not just SA, but he actually said grape. The RAPE, yes. And taking them across state lines for SEX, yes. And he didn't know that was going to happen because he flew from California to Atlanta, Georgia, And who bought the ticket? Remember, it wasn't his name on it because it wasn't him. I remember, I think it was Mark that bought the ticket. If I can remember, I think it was Mark that bought the ticket. Remember, I showed we looked at the ticket. He had only 2 days there from the 6th to the 8th. But there's somebody else, Christian. I dropped a short video last night on Christian. Remember him? He also did, but he never called TP by name. But everybody knew who he was talking about, right? And while TP was on his live talking about it, there's another actors also was jumping into his chat and supporting him. And one actually agreed with him and was saying that the same thing happened to him. I got his, so do anybody, his last name is, I'll bring up his name, but he's also played, he's an actor, and he was in what is it called? Is it Sister? No, it's Queen Sugar. I think it's Queen Sugar. Anybody know what? There's a show, I think it's put on by O. Is it O or Tyler TP? The Oval. Yeah, I know the Oval. We talked about the Oval. Oh, he played in the Oval too? Tootsie? Let me know, because we talked about the Oval because Braxton Wells played in the Oval, but also he was on Relentless as not Relentless too. No, this also Tootsie, you just coming in. I've been kicked out so many times today. They're having issues. They said as a temporary workaround, this is just they got issues right now. And it keeps kicking. They're working to ensure support for everything. They trying to they got some new features and stuff that they adding, and it's been kicking everybody out. So I'm gonna bring myself back up. Okay, y'all have to excuse this thing. It's been doing this all morning. I had no idea it was gonna do this. But anyway, so there's another actor also claims that this happened to him too. Not Braxton, and we already know about Christian, but also there's another actor. And so we're going to talk about that too, because that things are just flying out of Hollywood. And I did another short. I did another short on him. If somebody look, if you've probably seen it, I dropped a short on him last night. Okay? I can't remember because I'll be doing so much stuff. But let's get into this. This is what I want you all to see. I really want you all to see this. I'm going to put her picture up because, and this got July 6th. This was done. This is a video that was from July 6th. So this just was a few days ago. All right. And it talks about young Miami reveals life with rappers and what happened to her. They talk about HIV in this. Okay. So, okay. So I do want to bring this up, but I'm going to put up a I'm going to put something up so I don't show their video. Let me put up her picture right quick. Carisha, please. Let me see. Can I find her picture? I got a picture of her. I got pictures of all the women that ensued him or dated him. I keep them in my thumbnail, so whenever I need them, not my thumbnail, I keep them in a file, so whenever I need one, I can just pull it up right quick. Let me see, because I haven't seen her picture in a while, but I know I got it. I got a couple of them of her. She must be in the other file. But anyway, they talk about her having or found out hope you all can see me now. It knocked me out again. Ooh, but at least I was hanging in there for a while. But we're gonna put up Young Miami's picture as a thumbnail so we can play this video. Okay. Okay. I'm just waiting. Okay, here it goes. Ooh. Felicia, thank you for being here. And happy Tuesday to you. I think. Okay, you think all right. On that question that I asked. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm trying to find a thumbnail to put up so I can go ahead and play it. And I know I got one. Let me just try my other file before. Oh. I'll try the other file right quick. Just give me a second. But right after the verdict, she made a post and everything that I think was very, very wrong. She made a post not thinking about the victims or anything, or the people that he harmed by his actions or anything. And she got so much clowned out. People clowned her out on that post. But that's just, to me, her nature. I don't think she's not a girly girl. She's not a type of girl that would support other women, to me. I think she's the type that everything is all about her. And I really don't know her well. But what I have seen is all about her. And then once I get through with that, I do want to show that Jonathan Oddie video that I did. I got that video, and we may have to switch and do his, but I got her picture, Young Maggie. I don't know why I can't find it right now. Y'all just give me a second on this one. Oh my God. And see, and if I get kicked out, Oh, I want to make sure I show this picture. Most people think Jonathan Oddie. Since I got his picture here, I'm going to just bring it down, let it come down, and I'll have y'all to be look. Use the chaos. It's been doing this all day. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for being here. If you can hear me, thank you for being in the Pink House today, and happy Tuesday. Okay. Happy Tuesday. Okay. Let me just do it like this. I'll do it like this here. I'm going to just get I was trying to bring up her pictures, but since I can't bring it up, system is just having its own issues right now. It's just going through, I don't know what it's going through. But let me just tell you this while we get that correct. Young Miami, she was born February 1994, better known as her stage name is Young Miami, but her name is Carisha Brownlee. Brownlee, ain't that something? That name, and she's a rapper from Miami, Florida, and she part of the girl group, the city girl group called they call themselves, I guess, hip hoppers or whatever, but it's city girls. And let me see, but she at one point she used to call herself Diddy's new girlfriend or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just going to pull up one of her pictures and make it into a thumbnail for myself. Since I think that's the best thing for me to do right now, since I'm having options I got and work around everything. That's what I've been doing, trying to work around everything. So this is going to be my thumbnail. Okay. All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. We're just working around things because that's the only thing I can do right now. Just work around things and just let it be. Okay. So we're going to make we're going to make this this picture I just took into trying to bring me back up and everything. I'm going to go ahead and get that picture ready so we can get into it right away. Okay. Okay. Oops, I did it too big. Okay. I'm just trying to. Okay, guys. So let me just take us. I am trying my best, guys. This thing is just don't want nobody to do nothing. It's not letting me do what I need to do. Okay, it's not letting me do what I need to do. But at least I got the picture. I do have the picture. Okay, I get it. Now I can bring it on in. Okay, I got it. I can bring it on in now. Whew. Y'all. And let me just tell you something. It's not my system. It's not my system that's giving all the problems. That's the good thing about it. Okay, here's the picture. Oh, Lord. Okay, it's coming in. Okay, so we're going to listen to this video before we get shut down again. Y'all see the, okay. So this is the, I wish I could, I just have to slide over this way because I need it to cover up something so we can listen to the video. The video is not that long, but I want you all to listen to it, okay? And the information for this video will be down in my description box. All right. Can y'all hear that? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear this. Oh, wait. No, yeah, I forgot. Y'all won't be able to hear it right now. Let me do this. Let me bring this down. I forgot. I need to do this for y'all to hear it. Let me share it with y'all. It's just throwing me off because the fact that, okay, this is it. Okay, y'all can read the title up there while I bring this back. And okay, this is it showed Diddy, and this is Young Miami. Young Miami revealed the list of rappers smashed her and got it. Since I already got everything about John and Theotti, I hope y'all can hear me. But I already got that. I did that video or that live. I think it was a live when Cassie had sued him during that time. So I'm going to bring that video back for everybody so you all can see it as well. But let me go ahead and just bring this back up and go ahead and get it started. All right, here we go, guys. Now y'all should be able to hear everything. Okay, here we go.
Young Miami just came clean about Diddy supposedly infecting her with a hive. Yes, HIV, everyone. and she may overthrow half of Hollywood when she makes her next revelation. She brought in a list of males, including some of your favorite rappers and celebrities, whom she believes Diddy infected as well, in addition to accusing him of endangering her life. The craziest aspect is that it appears she obtained trial testimony, leaked communications, videos, and receipts. There is a serious public health emergency, and Young Miami's freak-offs are not holding back. Since they click so well, Young Miami has been boasting for years that she will never betray Diddy. However, she is snitching this time, and the streets are consuming it, so it appears that HIV is the final straw. Who specifically did Diddy infect with the virus then? And why has not anyone spoken up yet? Let us dissect it. Diddy's HIV exposure by Young Miami was not on our bigger cards for 2025, yet here we are. However, given how insane things were in those FOs, I am not sure why not. And when she went on a rage on Twitter, declaring that she would never reveal her next men, followers were taken aback. She posted on Twitter, "I'm not sharing my next ninja. Since Diddy's trial revealed that he had slept with more people than we initially believed, we initially assumed she was merely jelly. However, we quickly discovered that she was upset because she had learned that Diddy had contracted HIV through intercourse. He allegedly passed it on to other people, including Young Miami. As a result, Miami was furious when she learned about it, accusing him of endangering her safety and dragging him for dirt on social media. However, things start to become interesting at this point. According to the streets, Young Miami only discovered this because she had to do a test in which she began dating someone other than Diddy. Additionally, there are reports that the new boyfriend could be Stefon Diggs. Although we do not know who he is. Cardi's guy? No. However, it makes some sense because she and Stefon did have a brief affair a few months before to his relationship with Cardi. However, it was not simply Diddy's creepiness that set Miami off. Rather, it was the startling test results from her purported new partner, Stefon Diggs.fans, however, claimed that when Stefon urged her to take a test, the results revealed that she had HIV. He left her right away since it was so frightened. She did not flip out over it, though, until she discovered how many people Diddy had been having affairs with, at which point she lost it. Now, everyone wants to know if she actually freaked out, because
but I'm here. I'm here. I'm just trying to put my, okay. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for that. Letting me know that you can hear me and everything. I'm just trying to get it back up. I hope, what do you all think so far while I'm working on this? What do you all think so far of that video? What was being alleged in this video? I really need to know. I really want to know. What do you all think so far? Give me, come on, somebody. Y'all got to tell me, because I really want to know. Because if he gets out, okay. And like I said, if Diddy gets out, and we're still waiting on him to get out. I'm gonna go and check in just a minute to see whether he is out, or I'm gonna check my phone to see whether I got anything showing that he's out. Okay. Okay. But in the meantime, guys, we got the what do you all think of that video? That's what I really want to know. I want to know, while we got the little break of the system kicking me back out, what do you all think about the video? What is being said about that diagnosis of, now I'm not saying he have it. It's just all over the internet. And I'm just playing, and I cannot confirm that. It's on the internet. So inquiring minds want to know. But let me get it started back before we get kicked out again.
of these other relationships that made her do it. Whatever the explanation, it appears that Young Miami was a little out of character, and her next move is going to surprise us all. We do not know if she is acting out because she is envious or because she is in danger, but we do know that she is furious. She is allegedly so enraged that she leaked some crazy information about other individuals Diddy could have infected with HIV. According to Young Miami, it appears that he was out here posing a risk to public health and safety, even if we thought his sleeping around was bad enough. Make a call to HIPAA. But before we go into any of that, could we just discuss how, prior to Young Miami's audacious statements, the world was already aware of Diddy's HIV status? Reports about Diddy's problems were already out there. How precisely did we find out about it then? Well, it all began when Diddy appeared in court for the first time. Remember how everyone was always commenting on how he appeared thinner than normal? Fans quickly realized there was a problem with him, however. They initially attributed it to stress, but Diddy's dramatic weight reduction led some admirers to believe there was more at play. Then the rumors spread quickly. People began discussing the possibility that this was more than simply courtroom drama or his difficulties adjusting to a new way of life. Others believed it to be more profound, maybe pertaining to health. The rumors quickly escalated into full-fledged conjecture that he may be afflicted with something even more terrible, such as HIV. It did not take long for things to get out of hand, though, as several fans accused Diddy of providing them with one of his jail medical reports. The HIV test was allegedly performed when he was taken from prison to the hospital in February. They claimed that the results verified all of the rumors that Diddy was HIV positive. So yes, before Young Miami went viral, there were already rumors that Diddy had HIV. However, as I said earlier, Young Miami supposedly divulged his lengthy list of male lovers who allegedly contracted HIV from him, in addition to her attempts to expose him. Fans connected the dots, making Diddy's background even more sinister and tying it all the way back to Eazy-E. Reports claim that Diddy contracted HIV from Eazy-E. Furthermore, given that Eazy died in 1995, Diddy was apparently infected with the virus for almost 30 years. You are all aware that Diddy was on the East Coast and Eazy-E was on the West Coast, so this is rather startling. However, rumors circulate that their romance took place prior to the East Coast-West Coast feud. I have not heard it from you guys, but some individuals even claim that Eazy-E gave Diddy HIV, which fueled the feud. What is particularly intriguing, though, is that Eazy-E died of pneumonia, exactly like Kim Porter and a few other individuals Diddy has been charged for allegedly killing. Additionally, a number of industry professionals have criticized this cause of death. Check out this video, for instance, where BG Knockout asserts that Eazy-E was unalived. After learning that Eazy-E had supposedly infected him with HIV, Diddy reportedly had Eazy-E unalived.
But this time, too, we really didn't understand, AIDS. We just thought it was like a slow, death sentence in the hood,
Yeah.
But with him dying so fast, did you feel like it was like foul play because he literally passed a
For
month?
sure, bro. For sure. We all, when it first happened, naturally we thinking like, this got a gang. That's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we did. You feel me? So naturally we was like, damn, it could be. But then when we start, after we buried him and all that, now you replaying everything in your head. You like, oh, yeah. Okay. The homegirl, one of the G homies' sister, he been with for all these years, bro. Still was with her. We went and asked her. She don't got it. He just had a baby. The baby don't got it. We like, something ain't, you know what I mean? Like, something ain't adding up, So yeah, we all felt like that. We still think that way. Yeah.
It gets messier, though, since people could not stop talking about how cold Diddy was when Eazy-E passed away. In a video that has gone viral, Biggie Smalls is shown expressing astonishment over Eazy-E's death, while Diddy merely sat there and appeared unconcerned. Please have a look and leave a remark with your thoughts.
Found out I was twisted. I was tore up for a couple of days. It just took me by surprise. Because we was just with him. He was just with him. So he was just with us. We was just hanging out with him. And I didn't see, not expecting to see a stamp saying AIDS all on his body, but I couldn't see near sign. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Not even a sickness like coughs or nothing.
Fans have now connected the dots, though, and the public is now speculating that he may have killed Eazy-E in retaliation for giving him HIV. If he turned around and did the same thing to other males, it would be much more unsettling. However, going back to Young Miami and her victim list, it appears that she was not lying after all, since Jaguar Wright also came out to assert that Diddy was infected with HIV. She stated that he had infected over 20 males with the illness, but she did not disclose how he contracted it. Listen, everyone.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did that. And
Period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around?
Y'all can hear me. This gotten good. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can still hear me, because y'all could hear that video too, because that got good. Now, this is all allegedly. Okay? But some people, we know these people. Some people do talk about it. Okay? Ooh, my Lord. Ooh, my Lord. This is just too much, too much. It brings out, this is just too much. Ooh, Lord. Let's finish this. I told y'all gonna, if y'all can hear me, somebody put a 1 in the chat to let me know that y'all can hear me. Y'all have to respond as quickly as possible because the system is acting up. So if somebody can come out of the bushes, or somebody go ahead and put a 1 in the chat so we can keep rolling. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start it back. Oh my God, this is getting good. The good is getting good. All right, okay, here we go.
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names, and wouldn't nobody be able to sue me.
Miami was correct all along, so let us go back to her list. Craig Mack was the first person she mentioned, which is not shocking given that everyone knows Craig had HIV before to his untimely death. Miami also claims that he purportedly received it from Diddy. This would not be shocking given the claims that Diddy once told young men and women that he signed with Bad Boy Records. Craig's situation is particularly noteworthy though, because he was the first musician to sign with Bad Boy Records. Young Miami claims that once Diddy coerced Craig into having an intimate connection with him, things took a turn for the worst. The situation is made worse by the fact that she also said that Craig wanted to blame Diddy for infecting him, but Diddy allegedly threatened to silence him. However, this is intriguing because Craig disclosed that a very powerful figure had threatened him a few months before to his passing. Fans now believe it has a direct connection to Diddy, so listen to Craig Mack himself allude to the threats he suffered.
I'm sitting there, I'm talking to God, I'm like, Lord, I don't want to do this, but if it comes to getting ugly where somebody's going to be trying to kill me, I'm going to have to do something first or do something to prevent that from happening. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm frustrated. I really need your advice and your love right now.
However, if you thought that was bad, it is going to become even worse since Young Miami also claimed that Diddy reportedly gave Will Smith HIV. Craig regrettably died in 2018 from issues related to HIV. She claims that this is the true cause of Will and Jada's breakup. Do you all recall Jada's disclosures on her breakup with Will? In 2023, she disclosed this information. She stated in an interview,
was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. Yes. It was not a divorce on paper, right, but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
We believed at the time that the split was due to a problem with August Alsina and Jada's will to make Will look bad, but Miami claims that Will had actually been having affairs with other men and women, including Diddy. Do you recall the blind articles that went viral about Diddy and Will slinking off together? They now appear to be returning as a result of Miami's assertions. This is when things become heated, even though Miami is saying that Jada was not going to expose herself to the virus after learning about Will's HIV infection from Diddy. They abruptly declared that they were finally divorcing a few hours after Miami mentioned Will Smith's name. Naturally, they made it seem like Will was the one who needed to get a divorce, but it was only to divert attention from the fact that Jada was leaving because she was not healthy enough to contract HIV from Will's sexual activity. However, if you already thought Will Smith was awful, things are going to get worse because her closest friend, Saucy Santana, is the next person on her list. Tell me though, how wild. Given their tight affinity with Santana, this is not all that remarkable, but Miami is not holding back. However, this one is particularly heated since, according to Young Miami, Diddy reportedly pimped Santana out to his other buddies in addition to having an affair with her. Do you recall Jane Doe's testimony on Santana's appearance in prior freak-offs? According to Jane Doe, Saucy Santana is supposedly compensated to perform for rappers. On that one, I believe you can all read between the lines. She stated that Paz was purportedly working such events as an escort when she first saw him with Santana during one of Diddy's notorious freak-offs. However, Miami was correct when she bumped into him again at another freak-off, this time with another well-known rapper, demonstrating that Diddy was really pimping out Santana. Young Miami now claims that Santana even betrayed Diddy by snitching on Jane Doe in order to demonstrate his devotion to Diddy. It gets worse from there, people, because according to Young Miami, Santana was so devoted to Diddy that he was aware of his HIV status, but chose to keep it a secret from her. If you are asking why he would do this, it is because he was trying to get revenge on her for revealing his connection with Diddy, which led to him being dragged by fans. Now, this is really insane if it is true. However, he disclosed this in an interview, so let us examine it.
Yeah. Wow. They do it to me. Who? Young Miami.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she do.
What she said about you?
She said a lot.
No, she don't.
She put my personal business out there. That's how I started Crucial Please, because she just kept naming multiple men that I was dating just to the world.
So you're a cheater?
No, I was dating multiple men.
Young Miami appears to have regained her reputation after disclosing Santana's HIV.
I'm trying to get myself back in here. Are y'all still with me on this one here? Oh my God. This is just too. Now, like I said, everything is alleged. I'm trying to get it back up. Everything is alleged. This is oh my God. Oh my God. This is this is just too. This is dropping it. This is some smoothie. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna pass. Oh, Lord.
Guys who have tested positive after being thrashed by Diddy appears to be greater. She claims that she would not stop until every individual is exposed, since she is releasing them stuff in batches. The situation is heating up more quickly than we anticipated, though, as Will Smith is preparing to sue her for attempting to reveal his condition. It is against the law to reveal someone else's medical information and status, and she may potentially face jail time. However, I must know your thoughts on this. Do you all believe this to be true? Is Young Miami acting in this way out of jealousy over Diddy's infidelity with other people? Or is her concern for public health the reason behind her actions? Leave a comment below and then watch this following video.
Now, I cannot say whether she is acting out of concern for others, because she don't seem like that kind of girl to me. But that was some hot Coca-Cola. That was some hot Coca-Cola. That's some hot lemon water. Y'all know I drink hot lemon water every morning. I've been off the coffee for a while now. That's some hot lemon water there. Oh my Lord. I don't know what y'all are thinking or what about this one. Y'all just got to tell me, because I'm not going to even be guessing on this one. Y'all got to tell me. Ooh, y'all got to tell me, because I don't know what to think on this one here. Do you all believe that? Any of that? Now, some of it had already been corroborated. The people that's not here and already passed. Okay? And it's been said years they passed with the HI, the letter V. But I don't know. I don't know how this is turning out. Guys, this is too much. I do have one more video. I'm going to try to get it up. If you all can hear me, let me ask this one question. Okay? What was the question? It just slipped my mind. Oh gosh, let me just see. Can I remember that question? Let me just see. Oh my God. I see, because this keep getting knocked out. It just made that question go out of my mind. Oh Lord. Do anybody remember what I was getting, where I was, my talking point before I got out? And I had to try to get myself back in after getting knocked out. Something about that video I was getting ready to ask you all. Oh, okay. This is it. Do you all remember, what's his name? Jonathan Oddie. Remember, Jonathan Oddie sued Diddy for $5 million. And he got it. And the reason, because he was one of the, let me just pull myself up. He was one of the SDX slaves, and he actually says that in this interrogation video. He talks about it. Let me get that video up. And also we need to check to see whether Diddy is out or not, right? Let me check, because we ain't gonna miss if he's out. Okay. So let me just check. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it right. Jonathan Oddie sued Diddy. And he talks about it during this interrogation video because he said he me. I hope y'all can still hear me because I am trying my darndest. But anyway, I want to bring that video up. Remember, I mentioned the last 2 lives that we're going to show that video. And seemed like today, they got issues with the trying to do some updating. Let me see. They're working on the problem. I don't have time for them to be working on a problem. Oh, okay. But anyway, I wanted to bring that video, but seems like I'm not going to be able to bring that video because we keep going down. Oh, but let me check to see what happened in the courtroom. This is 17 minutes ago. Okay. Let's see. This is with NewsWeekly. I'm going to bring that up so we can see together whether he gets bail or not. Okay. So I'm trying to do it before I get knocked out again. Okay. This is with NewsWeekly. Diddy legal team dropped push for expedited sentencing. What? And this is today, guys. This is today. Okay, let's watch this video and see what they're talking about. Okay. Okay. I'm going to start it from the beginning. I'm going to enlarge it because we got to find out what's going on. We missed something. How are you feeling? Once we find out, guys, whether Diddy, but I don't think he got out, guys. I really don't think so. I don't think he got out. Because of what they're just saying. And this is from okay. Okay, guys, I'm trying to get myself back in here. It keeps kicking me out, but I don't think he was the bail thing. I don't think it went well. Trying to get out again. Here it goes. Okay. 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 So I don't think it says Diddy's legal team drops push for expedited sentencing. Okay. Alice Shaw said, hello, my beautiful Pinkie in chat. Sorry I'm late, but I will catch replay. You're going to, also, Alice, thank you for being here and happy Tuesday. When you do catch replay, the system is doing a lot of updating for some reason, and it keeps knocking me out. And I'm not, and I don't think I'm the only one because it says they're doing some background update, whatever it is, but they and they're as a temporary workaround, they suggest you do these things. But so if you see me keep going in and out, stay and watch it, because there's one video you really want to see. It kept knocking us out, but I stayed stayed and kept coming back in every time. So if anybody hear me just came in, make sure you keep Okay, make sure you continue to watch the video because there's one live because there's one video in there you don't want to miss. Okay, you don't want to miss it because I'm still shocked. Okay, that was my first time watching it, and I'm shocked as a peacock. Okay, okay, thank you. But I'm trying to. Diddy's team they dropped the push for expedited sentencing. Because remember, they wanted him to try to get out before October the 3rd. Because his next trial date, October the 3rd, is at 10 a.m. Today was another day in the courtroom, but today was all about them doing a sentencing hearing. What the process of for the sentencing for October 3rd. Okay, so they all the lawyers. I keep getting knocked out, but I'm still here, guys. Okay, so we got to look at this. Defense attorneys and federal prosecutors agree on Tuesday, which is today, to the original sentencing date for Sean Diddy Combs, less than a week after a jury in Manhattan acquitted the hip-hop mogul on racketeering conspiracy in sex trafficking. Okay, give me a second. Trafficking charges. Court filings shows. The judge have initially set sentencing for October the 3rd following Wednesday's split verdict by the jury of 8 men and 4 women. And I do have the makeup of that. Remember, I told you we showed it once before, the makeup of the jury, what their ages and their occupation was. And I couldn't find that slide I had, but I got it. I got it in here. I got to pull it back up today. I found it today in my phone. But I got it here and I showed it to you all during one of my lives, but we'll bring that back up soon. Who convicted Combs for 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, but acquitted him on the top charges of sex trafficking and racketeering. Defense attorneys have sought to expedite Combs' sentencing, but indicated they have conferred with federal prosecutors and agreed on the date proposed last week by the judge. The sentencing, let me just pull it up so y'all can see it. So they're meaning they're going to keep that original date. Okay? They're going to keep the date. Okay. Let me see. For sentencing, the parties proposed the court's original date of October the 3rd. Defense attorney Mark Eger, whatever his name is, wrote in a letter to the judge after the brief hearing. It was not immediate clear why the defense dropped it request to move up the date. Oh, I want to know, why did they drop it? Somebody's going to find out. It got to be big. Why they trying to move? Why they dropped it? And Sean, the diddler, had to agree with his attorneys because they don't do nothing without him. They probably talked to him, told him what's what and what's going on and this and that, and they dropped it because they wanted to move it up because they thought, and I guess he felt when he was told no bail, he's going to get out anyway. When we come back on today, which is July the 8th, because they supposed to be filling out the form. The judge told them they can go ahead and fill out the expedited pre-sentencing report, so they can and he'll look at it. Okay, they drafted. Woo! So that means he is not going to get out until October the 3rd. So that means, oh my God, Combs' legal team proposed probation. The officials provided a pre-sentencing investigation report by August 29th, with objections filed by his attorney by September the 5th. Prosecution will then submit a corresponding memoranda by September the 12th. So they're going to provide a pre-sentencing investigation report by August 29th. Okay, with objections filed by his attorney by September the 5th. And then the prosecution submit their correspondence by September the 12th. Ooh, something is going, y'all, something is going on. He may not, things seem like they're changing. Something is going on. Remember, I told you on Tuesday, I said, when they came back with no bail, I said this have to be something something going on behind the scenes that the judge knew already before he came back at 5, before the court even started that morning. He knew he was going to do a no bail. Okay, he knew there was not going to be. Okay, he knew there was not going to be no bail. But now the defense team, Diddy's dream team, they don't do nothing without his approval. He makes them look like a fool. Okay, but to hear that they drafted today, and then they're going to do a pre-sentencing investigation report by August 29th. By August 29th, and they're going to submit the corresponding memoranda by September the 12th. That the prosecution going to submit theirs on the 12th. Oh Lord, something is going on. Pinkie, it's all them letters the judge is getting. You're probably right, Alice. He have been getting a lot of letters of people saying that he should not be let out. Do not let him out, because he's a danger to not just himself, but to not himself. I mean, to everybody that's testified against him, but also to Kathy is number one, but also to all the people that didn't have his back, did not come to help him, did not speak up for him, did not defend him. Oh Lord. So, oh Lord, remember these dates. I'm going to put these dates and keep them on slides. So when we need to pull up these dates, so if anybody asks me dates about Sean or anything, I have all the dates for you all. I'm going to keep these dates and I'll put them into a slide so we can keep them up. Oh my Lord. Let's see. Combs 55. Let me pull this back up so y'all can see it. Oh my God. And then after this, then we're going to end. But let me give you this information. This is hot off the press. Up here. Oh shoots, oh shoots, oh shoots. Okay, we're gonna get. I'm gonna make sure I show you all this, but I'm gonna be reading it as it because I keep getting knocked out. Okay, let me try to get it back up. Just don't go anywhere. Okay. Okay, here it is right here. Sean 55 faces up to 10 years in federal prison for each prostitution count. The judge denied bail last week as the Bad Boy Records founder awaits his fate. Oh, but he intends to hold Combs accountable. I'm trying to see this, and I'm leaning all over trying to read it because I don't have my glasses here. But let me see. Combs accountable for his disregard for the rule of law, while citing extensive trial evidence, including footage of Combs attacking Kathy in Los Angeles Hotel 2016. Okay. Well, we knew he wasn't going to get out. Let me just see anything new right quick. But no, they wanted him to be released on $1 million bond, although all the violence that they talked about in the videos, but they still wanted him to be released. The prosecution and Cassie's attorney, meanwhile, have called for Combs to remain held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, the MDC, where he has been detained since his arrest in September 16. That was on a Monday by federal agents in New York when he was arrested at the hotel. Let me see. Cassie believes that Combs is likely to pose a danger to the victims who testified in this case, including herself, as well as to the community. Yes. So anybody that he didn't like the way they reported on him or anything, you never know. You got to remember what happened outside the courthouse on this day, how his fans was acting and taunting and trying to do things to people that support Sean. Diddy. She wrote a letter July the 2nd to the judge. Guys, it seems that Dante Nash, also his former stylist for Combs and Cassie, who testified during the trial, also said the same thing. Wrote a letter for him not to get out. Okay, ahead of his sentencing in October. So, Diddy, you stand. You didn't get out today either. Everybody was thinking, well, he's going to be walking out today. That's why his family, they thought, no, y'all thought wrong. Y'all thought wrong. How long will Combs be in jail? Combs will remain in federal custody in Brooklyn until his formal sentencing on October the 3rd. It's right here. Let me just let you see it for yourself so y'all can see it for yourself right here, right here. Right here where it says, how long will Combs be in jail? Combs will remain in federal custody in Brooklyn until his formal sentencing on October the 3rd. As agreed upon by the defense and the prosecution on today, Tuesday. That's what it said, on Tuesday. They both agreed on it. So he do not get out. October the 3rd, he will remain in there, agreed upon by his defense team and the prosecution. I don't think the judge was going to let him out anyway. Ooh, so y'all don't have to worry. Okay. Citing federal sentencing guidelines, prosecution ultimately wanted Combs to receive between 51 and 63 months, or roughly 5 years. They wanted to give him about 5 years in prison. The defense attorneys for Combs, who claimed 21 to 27 months in prison is more appropriate. Inappropriate. Have asked the judge to release their high-profile client on bail hours after. So, guys, what I'm going to do, because they're wanting to, the defense team wanted him to stay only get between 21 to 27 months, his defense team. Okay. And they tried to get him out on bail during that split verdict that we had on the 2nd. But so he will stay in there. And I will put all of this on a slide so I can bring it back up. And we're getting ready to go, guys. Thank God. Keep that monster behind bars. Thank you. Thank you. So, so I'll make sure I put that on a slide. So for anybody that wasn't able to see this live or be here, as I said, I'll keep that on a slide for everybody. So during my next slide, I'll make sure I put those dates and everything on the slide so we can bring it back up during my next live. I'll just slide it up like I do anything else. But I want to go ahead and tell everybody, thank you for being here for this live. And it was a lot of great information that was given out, especially on that video. And then if you do watch the video, watch it to the end so you can get these dates down. But guys, thank you. And I'll be okay, guys. Thank you. And we'll be talking to you guys later. I'm going to go ahead and end the live. And y'all know how we do it. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.